Ministry of Christ, the burial of Jesus. The sepulchre of Jesus. And it came to pass in the evening, that a rich man came out of Arimathaea by the name of Joseph, who was also a disciple of Jesus. He went to Pilate and asked for the body of Jesus. Then Pilate commanded that the body should be given to him. And Joseph took the body and wrapped it in a thin and clean sheet, and he put it in his new tomb, which he had opened in the rock, and turned a great stone to the door of the sepulchre, and departed. And Mary Magdalene and the other Mary were seated before the sepulchre. Matthew 27:57-61. The Gospel of Matthew, chapter 27, verse 57-61. Jesus was crucified in a place called the Gólgata, which means skull, because skull? No doubt those who were crucified, as they were people of bad nature, were abandoned, and the birds of prey consumed them, and there was only the skull, the bones. In Jesus' case, it was different. And a certain man named Joseph, of Arimathaea, appeared, who had compassion on Jesus and his body, and made a decision to seek the permission of the governor Pilate, that he might put him into a new sepulchre, which he would have commended for himself. As was customary, good people were deposited in the stone-carved tombs, and the door of the tomb was closed with a stone, more or less compatible with the measure of the door. But these stones were very heavy, a person it would only be difficult to remove it, as in the case of the sepulchre of Jesus, the stone was very heavy, and the women, who stood before the tomb, would have no chance to remove that stone. As we already know, Jesus being rich became poor, so that through his poverty we would become rich spiritually. As he had no purchasing power, there arose someone who had many possessions, and was rich, who possessed a new tomb, at the height of our Savior Jesus Christ. As God proveth us all things at the right time, he provides not only in the case of Jesus, but still today, he provides for us all the things we need. After the burial, the priests and the scribes and Pharisees hired security guards to guard the tomb, so that no one would steal the body of Jesus, and say that he would have been raised from the dead. Then the soldiers who were safe stayed before the sepulchre, until their resurrection.
Ao Senhor eu dou o meu louvor, minha vida, minha adoração. Sei que Ele está pronto a me ouvir. Vou abrir meu coração. É momento de agradecer, pois não vim aqui só pra pedir. Hoje eu quero me entregar, o seu nome exaltar, exaltar, Senhor. Derrama sobre mim a tua unção, tens minha vida como altar. Hoje eu quero lhe dizer que a minha vida sem o Senhor não dá. Derrama sobre mim a tua unção, tens minha vida como altar. Hoje eu quero lhe dizer que a minha vida sem o Senhor não dá. pude agradecer, pois não vim aqui só pra pedir. Hoje eu quero me entregar, o seu nome exaltar, exaltar, Senhor. Vem, derrama sobre mim a tua unção, tens minha vida como altar. Hoje eu quero lhe dizer que a minha vida sem o Senhor não dá. Derrama sobre mim a tua unção, tens minha vida como altar. Hoje eu quero lhe dizer que a minha vida sem o Senhor não dá. Não dá, não dá, não dá. Sem o Senhor não dá. Não dá, não dá, não dá. Sem o Senhor não dá. Não dá, não dá, não dá. Sem o Senhor não dá. Não dá, não dá, não dá. Sem o Senhor